Meltdown of Southwest Airlines is causing problems at airports all across the country, and Indianapolis is no exception. Good morning, I'm Cameron Riddle. I'll show you the situation that is literally creating some baggage.
A fire damages a historic building in Greenfield. The cancellation potentially kept people from getting hurt or worse. Notre Dame taking on South Carolina tomorrow in the Gator Bowl. What the team expects on the field. Fox 59 Morning News at 9 kicks off right now.
From Indiana's #1 news source, this is Fox 59 Morning News.
This sounds ominous depending on how you read it. Get out while you can. Get out while you can, because the rain is on the way. We're going to see some sprinkles later on today, but Alyssa Andrews is in this morning for Jim with the timeline on when we can see potential washout conditions.
Get out while you can.
Didn't sound like that.
I like your second read. I like both reads.
Thank you. I'm doing my best. All right.
Both were good.
So Jim's off, and you're here, and you're here to tell us about this warm-up that was just huge compared to the last few days or so.
Oh
right?
yeah, if we're focusing on wind chill alone, we're talking 94 degrees.
Difference.
Of a difference from just last week, actually Thursday, from less than a week ago.
Wow.
Friday
so
morning to
basically
now.
we're in the 40s, and we were -50 with the wind chills, what you're saying.
That's right, and we totally reversed the numbers. So we like to see that because that means we're thawing things out across the state. We're warming up, and then for the next 5 days after we hit those crazy wind chills, we stayed below freezing in Indianapolis for 5 days later. We finally broke that yesterday afternoon, and now we're starting off with a temperature of 53 degrees this morning. Winds are out of the south up to 15, 20 miles an hour. It is going to be a very windy day. You will notice it. Wind gusts will be over 30 plus at times throughout the day, but it's actually good. It's going to bring in some warm air. It's a south breeze, so we will advect warmer air to the state. We like to see that after the freeze we just went through. We are looking at partly cloudy skies right now, but it's going to be more of an overcast kind of day, and at any point in time some drizzle could break out, even pockets of light rain showers. But a big washout is on the way. That's coming up tonight and will last into part of our New Year's Eve weekend, so you want to get the timing from that and my full forecast just ahead.
Alyssa, thank you. We continue to follow a story from last night on Indy's East Side. IMPD is confirming with us that an 8-year-old girl was shot while in her home on Washington Street. This is just east of Sherman Drive. Police are saying the shooting happened just before 9 o'clock. IMPD telling us the child was taken to Riley Hospital and is stable. We're also told the little girl was shot in the leg, and that shot came from outside of the home. Officers do not have suspect information at this time, so if you know anything about the shooting, you're asked to call the Crime Stoppers number, which is on your screen. It is 317-262-TIPS. International news now happening in Ukraine. The worst missile attack by Russia in months. Multiple regions of Ukraine, including the capital, facing a massive attack. It happened this morning. Air raid sirens ring out across the country as Russia launched more than 120 missiles and drones. This is kind of file footage from just a while ago, not the actual attack. Ukraine saying it's an ongoing attempt to destroy their water and their power supply as the cold of winter sets in. About 90% of the city of Lviv is now without electricity, and it's super cold there. The Ukrainian military reported shooting down some of the drones and the missiles, but some still did reach their targets, and so far, at least 3 people have been reported to be wounded. Southwest major flight cancellations leaving thousands of customers frustrated, stranded, and actually looking for alternative options to get where they need to go. The company's already canceled more flights today. Our Cameron Riddle joining us now live from the airport. He's got a look at how the headache at the airport is affecting passengers here in Indianapolis. Good morning, Cameron.
Scott, good morning. You mentioned flights that were supposed to be coming into Indianapolis this morning, and I was just looking at the board. There should be some flights that are landing now in about 15 minutes, but they are all canceled, and you're seeing a similar story at airports all across the country. Flight crews not able to catch their flights, people not able to book a flight, and then bags just kind of all over the place. And there's no difference when you come here to Indianapolis. The troubles with Southwest actually started with the rough winter weather that we had last week, and Southwest Airlines just wasn't able to recover from that storm. And now that it is the aftermath, that is being blamed on an outdated computer system. Southwest CEO Bob Jordan says he acknowledges that it is time to double down on those plans to upgrade its computer systems to avoid a future meltdown like this. In the meantime, passengers around the country are being told that their flights are canceled and it will be days before they can be rebooked to fly home. Aviation experts say how airlines do their business, including scheduling flights, is pretty much up to them. They believe the only way something could change is if new laws are passed by Congress to soften the blow on what passengers feel during situations like this.
It's all in the Congress's hands. If they want to, they can enact the law tomorrow and send it to President Biden for signing. Southwest did not anticipate the storm of this magnitude, or something went wrong with their aircraft crew scheduling system that essentially has led to what we are seeing now.
And if you take a look at the board for the first time there this morning, we're seeing some blue, a flight that is set to be on time for Southwest today, but a number of flights that should be landing right now and here in the next couple of minutes are canceled, not coming today. So if you do have a flight scheduled with Southwest today, go ahead and check it. There are flights that are moving in and out of the airport here in Indianapolis, but there are very, very few. Take a look at what it looks like here in the baggage claim area this morning. I counted about 300 bags before I stopped counting. That's how many bags are probably still here because no one has come to pick up a bag since we've been here at 4 o'clock this morning. And if you're wondering what the lines here at the airport looks like, it's quiet as a mouse upstairs at the Southwest checkout counter or check-in ticket counter because there are so few Southwest flights going today. Everywhere else looks like it has about the regular number of passengers coming in and out of the airport. But the owners of these bags are likely still in their previous location with these bags able to hop on a connecting flight. So there have been a couple of passengers that just got off a flight a few minutes ago. I saw them check to see if their bag was here. It was not. So a big mystery and quite the big headache of bags just simply not being where their owners are or where they're going, or maybe in some cases where they left from. We're live here at the Indianapolis airport. I'm Cameron Riddle, Fox 59 News.
All right, Cameron, thank you. Likely a few days before that all gets settled out. All right, we're just 2 days away from Notre Dame's date with South Carolina in the Gator Bowl down in Jacksonville. Our Dave G has a look behind the scenes at how the Irish are preparing for the Gamecocks.
Marcus Freeman leads out the Irish.
Notre Dame's Marcus Freeman was a brand new head coach at the Fiesta Bowl a season ago. Suffice to say, he feels amply more prepared for bowl season this year.
You have a whole year of data to kind of look and say, okay, how do we want to prepare for this opportunity? And you know, if you don't enhance what you're doing, you know, you're going to get passed by, and that's something I believe in.
One way the Irish are preparing is by reevaluating some young players on the roster, perhaps giving them a few more reps, and not just to look ahead toward next year.
It would be to help us win, and it's not for charity. It's not just to see what guys can do. We're going to put guys in places because we believe it's going to give us the best chance to win.
It's really exciting. You know, guys have improved throughout bowl prep and are continuing to get better, and there's some guys who are really showing out, and it's been a lot of fun.
Tyler Buckner will return to his role as starting quarterback, recovered from a shoulder injury from earlier this season.
Things don't always pan out the way you want them to, just in life in general, and Coach Freeman always talks about that. But, you know, things don't always go the way you want, but there are still a lot of things you can learn from that.
We will see just what Buckner, Freeman, and the team as a whole have learned Friday afternoon in the Gator Bowl. With the Irish, I'm Dave Griffiths.
On Monday, Purdue will face a team out of the SEC as well. The Boilers are taking on LSU in the Citrus Bowl down in Orlando. Kickoff against the Tigers is at 1 p.m. Hey, the story of a former Dodgers baseball player with a big impact in Indiana hitting the big screen. Hear about the life of Carl Erskine and when you can see his inspiring story shown at Gainbridge Fieldhouse.